Gift Biz Unwrapped, episode 383.
I'm needing more sales, and I believe doing the website will help me get there.
Attention gifters, bakers, crafters, and makers. Pursuing your dream can be fun. Whether you have an established business or are looking to start one now, you are in the right place. This is Gift Biz Unwrapped, helping you turn your skill into a flourishing business. Join us for an episode packed full of invaluable guidance, resources, and the support you need to grow your gift biz. Here is your host, Gift Biz gal, Sue Monheit.
Hi there, it's Sue, and I am really excited that you're joining me here today because you caught the episode where I'm debuting a new show format called the Gift Biz Boost. What's a boost? It's your chance to listen in while I address a current issue faced by one of your fellow handmade makers. Too often we stall in one area of our business where, if we can just get past the block, it will open the path to new business growth. That's what this is all about, to give a boost and clear the way for the next big move. At the end of the show, I'll tell you how you can sign up for your own Gift Biz Boost. Today, we're talking with Gloria King of King's Gift Baskets. She's been in business for a while, but as can happen in life, things have changed and her business needs to change along with it. She'll tell you more about this, and then we get into an audio website review. I give her 3 specific tweaks that she can make right away that will further attract online activity. Ready to experience the first boost? Welcome to our first Gift Biz Boost. I am so excited to be doing these because so many of you have told me there's just this one thing that you're stuck on, that if you can overcome this one thing, it can make a difference in your business. So towards that end, I've created these Gift Biz Boosts, and you're going to hear from Gloria King. We're going to get into everything about Gloria in a minute. We will be talking with her about how to specifically grow her business through her website. Before we get into all of that, though, Gloria, first, welcome to the first Gift Biz Boost, and share with us a little bit about who you are and your business.
Well, hello, Sue. Thanks for having me. I'm Gloria King with King's Gift Baskets, and we're located in the Myrtle Beach, South Carolina area, where we help our customers through gifting.
And how long have you been in business?
We've been in business since 2015.
Okay, so some time now, which, is a perfect example because just because you've had a lot of years in, we all face new challenges, new things that affect our life and our business, and we can all use a boost from time to time, right? So it's a
Yes.
good example that it's not just people who are new, people who have been in business for quite a while, same thing. We're all working on our businesses and progressing them to make them better, fit our goals, etc. Share with me a little bit about where you're at with the business and why you wanted to talk today.
Where I am is I'm needing more sales, and I believe doing the website will help me get there. I've come across some health issues that I'm transitioning through. Everything is well. King's Gift Baskets is planning to be here for a long time. But nevertheless, it has caused me to have some employees now, and I need to just really concentrate on the website, where I'm not doing as much in-person marketing and those things as I've done in the past.
Okay. First of all, love hearing that everything is going to be fine. I mean, I've known you for a while and I've seen you in business for a while. So just even as a friend, I'm so thrilled to hear that. So I can't let that comment pass without me saying something about that. So you're seeing right now, you've had to do a couple of things. First off, you've had to hire some people, and we won't go into that today because I want to focus on your website. But that's always such an obstacle. Like, I feel like it's a mental barrier for people that bringing in somebody to do or make or run your business in any way, shape, or form, you never feel like people can take your baby and do with it as you can, right?
Right.
What would you say to people of how did you get over that? I mean, you were kind of forced into it, but what would you say?
You're right. I was forced into it, but I would say fear not. I mean, it's just gift baskets and it'll be okay. You just take the leap and you
Hmm.
just have to trust and know that you can show them whatever it is that you're wanting them to accomplish. And it can be baby small steps, but just taking note of everything that has to be done throughout the business. And definitely you'll see a growth in your business.
So would you say now you wish you would have done it earlier?
Yes, without a doubt.
I I kinda knew you were gonna say that. Okay.
Yes,
All
without
right.
a doubt.
So, just having some issues where you're needing now to be more at home for the time being versus being out, maybe doing face-to-face shows, going to networking, etcetera. You're relying now more online to get business. Is that a fair statement?
That's correct. Yep.
Okay. And tell us a little bit about the history of your website. When did you put it up? What platform is it on? Let's start with that.
It's been up for a while. I've tried different types of platforms in the past, but right now I'm currently with Weebly.
And you're feeling comfortable with it, you know how to navigate it and work with it and all?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. What's your approach to the website? Meaning, how often do you go in and adjust anything, add things, any of that?
It's not as often as it should be. I would say that a person needs to go into their website, if at all possible, a couple of times a week, not unless they have just one particular product and they're not really adding a whole lot. But right now, I'm not on the website as often as I should be.
Okay, and with the website in particular, where are you getting sales? Are you getting orders through the website?
I do get some orders through the website, but I do get a lot of calls. I get more people calling and wanting to place an order than just placing the order off of the website. But then I have quite a few people that know that I do gift baskets and they'll just call and say, I want a basket for a closing, or I'm coming to town. I found you on Google. I need 12 baskets delivered to this hotel.
Okay, they found you on Google because of your website. So your website does initiate the call,
Yes,
probably because they're custom orders, right? They're not seeing what necessarily they need on the website, and so they're calling you?
yes.
Okay. And so what types of customers are you looking to attract?
I would love to have, if it's 2 customers that I could pick, I would pick more realtors, but also more event planners, people that are coming to the area. Maybe it's a wedding or some type of conference.
Okay. And what about just direct to consumer?
That's fine as well. I do have quite a few of those, but I didn't want to pick so
Mhm.
many. I just tried to narrow it down. But yes,
But if you could, you would be focusing more on realtors and event planners.
yes,
Okay. And are you seeing that those are the people who are currently calling you now?
yes.
Is that from your prior networking, do you think?
So the event planners, I want to say that's more through Google. The realtors are more through networking.
Okay. And by Google, we probably mean they're searching for somebody in your area, and then you're coming up as the website, and then they're placing a call to you.
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. And when you think of your website, I'm just curious from your perspective, what do you think could be improved?
I would think some of the pictures can be improved, or some of the products that I offer can also be improved. Because I do so many custom, I know that I can have a broader base for the client to choose from.
All right. You're in a really good position, Gloria, because you have a lot of established business strengths already. I don't know if you've seen this, but I have now broken down the evolution of a business into 5 different business growth stages. And you're right where the majority of people are. It's called making it real and then upping the game. Making it real is really establishing and having your business, and upping
Yes.
the game is adding in all of these layers like social media sites, website, etc. People will jump back and forth between the two of these. Also, as things change, new social media platforms come up, that type of thing. There's always the time to continue making it real because you're putting these things in place. So you're right between making it real, upping the game, and kind of going back and forth between the two, which is where I say 60 to 70% of all people who are in business fall. Okay. So you're right in with the majority, if that gives you any solace and comfort.
Yes.
So I did take the liberty of looking at your website. And I mean, honestly, you have a lot of the elements there that you need. I think you can just, like I was saying, up the game a little bit on your website. And I'll tell you specifically where I see this to happen. Now, because we're doing this as a podcast and not everybody, even though we're recording this also through video, not everyone would have the opportunity to be able to see if I pulled up the website. I'm just going to talk us through this.
Okay.
The very first thing that we have to worry about with a website is what's the first impression when someone lands there? Have you heard of the term bounce rate, where people will come onto your website, take a look for a second, and then automatically leave?
Mm-hmm.
You want to make sure that when people get to your website and land there for the first time, first off, they know they've gotten to the right place.
Okay.
They know that it's you, and they know that what you offer is what they need. And I'd say you're probably 50 to 60% there, because when you land on your website, it's very clear that you're doing gift baskets. And your navigation is pretty good. Navigation meaning what's up at the top of the website. So if people were looking for something specific, your navigation bars are there. The one thing that I think that you could improve right away is that first image that you have there, which is a scroller. I want to describe it to everybody. It scrolls through some of the different areas and customer types that you service. And it has to do more with the sizing of the image than anything else. When I pull it up on my computer here, the image is so big, I
Mm-hmm.
can't even see it all on one screen. I have to scroll down to see the whole image.
Okay.
So I think if you resized that, you'll attract more interest when people get there. The other thing I would do is probably right above that image, like, an image doesn't always have to be as big as you can make it. You want it as big as going to be visually appealing for the people that are coming to the website, right? But then above there, I would say something like, "Oh, welcome to King's Gift Baskets," maybe serving what area, or some type of an introduction welcome message. Like if someone comes to your house and you open the front door, you don't just stand there quiet, right? You say something.
Mm-hmm.
So your pictures already say something. So you could either put the wording inside some of those pictures, or just
Mm-hmm.
put a little bit of text, not a lot, just a little bit on the top, and then let the pictures scroll by.
Okay.
Another thing to check, and it looks pretty good on your website, is sometimes when you do these scrollers, it affects the loading time of the site. In other words, it takes a while for it to load. And I would check just to make sure that you're okay. Looks fine on my end, but check it out on your phone, check it out on someone else. Call a couple friends, ask them to look at it, and just see how long it takes to load up. Just make sure that that's good. Then I think there are some things that you can do for the experience of your viewer on that homepage.
Okay.
I'm not going to go into all of that now because I don't want to give you too many things to work on. And there's a couple other things I'd like you to affect on the homepage. But I do think way at the bottom, you have your contact me form, but you also have on the top navigation, contact me. So I
Okay.
would pull that off the front page. You don't need it in both places.
Okay.
There are some other things that you could possibly do on your homepage to bring more richness to it. And maybe what to do for the time being is look and see what other sites are doing, kind of like a little bit of telling maybe the story of the business. You are showing your gift baskets right up front, so I don't think you need to have a ton of gift basket images. But maybe you can fancy up the homepage, add a little bit more personality into it. But the most important thing, and the one point I want you to think of, is the resizing of that first image. So it all fits when someone jumps on there. There's a nice little welcome message. And then you, I think, just shrink that image so someone doesn't have to scroll down to have the whole experience. And that, I think, for the time being, would be enough for the homepage. And the reason why you're making effects like that is you want as many people who come to your homepage, and it sounds like you are driving traffic there because you're getting phone calls off of it. but you want people to be able to go and look around and
Mhm.
see more of what you're about and not leave, not bounce off. I don't know if you've looked at any analytics to see how people are bouncing. Have you looked at your analytics at all?
No, I haven't.
Okay, this is a point for next stage.
Okay.
Google Analytics are changing. So if you've never done Google Analytics before, don't go back and try to figure out the old analytics. You can start a Google Analytics account. It's totally free and get that connected with your page so it can start tracking things for you.
I do have it and have it connected. I just never really studied it or anything.
Okay, so now what you want to do is go and get the new one. It's called GA4. It's very easy. If you've connected it once, you can connect it again. They can run simultaneously, but come next July, so July 2023, the old Google Analytics is 100% going away. So if you get the new one connected now, then you'll start tracking information from starting now, and you'll be all set moving forward. So I am going to make mention that yes, you're at home because you have to be now because you're still healing. But this is a great time to be doing all this stuff because when you get back out, you'll be back out networking and doing shows and all of that. And you won't do any of this other stuff at home. Take that positive side of the situation.
Yes.
That was point one for the homepage. Second thing I'd say, another very easy addition that you can make to your website is
Mhm.
I want you to enhance your about page. It has the Q&A, and
Mhm.
then if I click on the Q&A, it says about shipping, about this, about that, about that's all fine. But
Mhm.
what I would also do, I think if I just click on the first part, it does show a really great picture of you, but I want to hear some personality. Like I want to know more from like the standpoint that you're talking to a person coming to your about page who wants to know more about you. So it's not Gloria started this business in 2015. As you know, like it's not that formal resume type thing. It's
Mhm.
like, "Hi, so glad you're here with me on my page. I'm so excited to tell you more about gift baskets and what they can do to show appreciation." Whatever you wanna say. You don't do a whole big long thing. It's just a friendly, welcoming if you met a friend of yours from high school that you haven't seen forever, and they said, "Oh my gosh, King's Gift Baskets, how cool. What made you start that, Gloria?" Answer that question on your homepage.
Okay.
It adds more personality, and what it starts to do is it separates your website from other gift basket websites out there. So that's the second thing I want you to do. Just make it more personal. And you can also go and look through some of the wording on your site. Talk like you're with one person. You're looking at one person, you're talking to one person, and you're not a big corporation talking, you're Gloria talking. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Which gets me to the third and my favorite thing about your website. Gloria, you're doing a blog. OMG.
Yeah.
It's so good. It is so good that you're doing a blog and you've been consistent. It looks like an article a month ish.
Yeah.
This, I think, is why you're being seen on Google and you're getting the phone calls.
Okay.
And I've been talking a lot about this in Gift Biz overall, on the podcast, in the group, all
Mhm.
over the value of a blog to your business. So, for you, in terms of upping the game, what I'd love to see you do is think about keywords that your customers would search for to find you.
Uh-huh.
So when you're thinking about realtors and you're thinking about event planners,
Mhm.
what keywords like event planners,
Mhm.
conference in Myrtle Beach, like those types of words, and start creating blog content around what they are looking for.
Okay.
And your blog content is great, like a lot of the articles, all of that, but I think you can enhance what you're already doing by adding in those keywords. In the title, in the first couple of paragraphs of copy. Now, not keyword stuffing. So, keyword stuffing is when you take all these keywords, you try and merge them together, and they don't even sound like a human is even writing it.
Okay.
That will get you dinged in Google. They don't like that. But if you put more words, if you think about it, when Google's searching to pull up an answer to somebody's question, if you have those words in your copy, then your articles are going to show up higher. So, a takeaway and a more concrete way of saying this, you're already blogging, so you're good to go with that. It's in your plan. Just think like realtors.
Mm-hmm.
What types of questions might they be asking where what I do can help serve them? Referral business, right? Walking into the house for the first time, make it the experience special so they'll refer you or come back to you for their next house. What are the things from a realtor's point of view is important to them that is a service you can provide? Okay. And write articles about that. And if you're not sure, put in those Google words and see what articles are coming up. Put in realtor referral, like all that. And then you'll start to see different types of topics that are coming up. And just because an article's been written about it already doesn't mean you can't write it with your own spin.
Okay.
So then event planners, same thing.
Okay.
Events also, a lot of events now are online. They're not face-to-face still. And I think that's going to continue probably. We've seen how it can work. So that'll continue going. If you provide the service of being able to mail things to people for events, that could be a whole article unto itself there too. Offsite, I don't know what the keywords would be for that. So I'm not going to try and guess. I don't want to lead you astray in the wrong way without looking. But I would continue your blogging. I think that's amazing. And just tweak it a little bit so the topics are then applicable to the people who will find you.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
How does all that sound? So I've given you 3 things here. Let me summarize them. First, your cover image, that very first image that comes up, just tweak that up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Add in an about page. By the way, do you know that the about page is the most read page on any website apart from the homepage?
Yeah, I did hear that
Okay.
somewhere. I'm not sure where. And I don't know if the video is on the about page or not, but I have a video, but I can't recall if it's on the about page.
Yeah, I didn't run into it when I looked. And I spent a little bit of time, obviously, in
Okay.
preparation for our talk today. So if I couldn't find it, others couldn't find it. But a video of you talking would be amazing. But some people aren't in a position where they can turn on the audio.
Right.
So I would also write something.
Okay.
So those 2, that's point 2. And number 3 is what we just covered with your blog.
Yes.
So that's 3 things, concrete things that you could do that I think will improve your website, attract more people over their number 1 because of the keywords, and then keep them there to look and see what you're doing. And then your calls are going to increase.
Awesome.
Okay. How does that sound?
It sounds fantastic.
Which of those 3 are you going to do first, Gloria?
I'm going to resize the picture.
The easiest one first.
Yeah. Resize the picture. But then I am definitely going to work on that about page, making it more personal.
Good. None of these are hard because those 2 are just things to do. And then the third one you're already doing. It's just a tweak in how you're doing it. So there you go. All right.
Yeah.
So for everybody who's listening, who's now going to go hold you accountable because they're going to come to the page at some point, where would people go to see your website?
At kingsgiftbaskets.com.
Wonderful. Well, Gloria, thank you so much for coming in today and being my first Boost partner here.
Yay.
I love you for that. You go down in Gift Biz history for that. How about that?
Sounds fantastic.
And those of you who are listening, if you are also interested in a boost, you can sign up for a time. Just go to giftbizunwrapped.com/boost. I do ask you a couple of questions because as you saw here, I do a little bit of work beforehand so that I can come as prepared as possible. And we want to target into one very specific thing so that we can boost you forward. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time on the Gift Biz Unwrapped podcast. Do you have questions about getting your business started? Do you need ideas on how to increase sales? What about e-commerce or online marketing? All of these are topics that we can chat about. If you want to sign up for a Gift Biz Boost, go to giftbizunwrapped.com/boost and put your name on the list. I'm taking these calls on a first-come, first-served basis. And yes, this is a chance to get coaching for free. Make sure to grab your spot in line, giftbizunwrapped.com/boost. I want to make sure you're familiar with my free Facebook group called Gift Biz Breeze. It's a place where we all gather and are a community to support each other. I've got a really fun post in there that's my favorite of the week, I have to say, where I invite all of you to share what you're doing, to show pictures of your product, to show what you're working on for the week, to get reaction from other people, and just for fun because we all get to see the wonderful products that everybody in the community is making. My favorite post every single week, without doubt. Wait, what? Aren't you part of the group already? If not, make sure to jump over to Facebook and search for the group Gift Biz Breeze. Don't delay. Come join us in Gift Biz Breeze today.